Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And we have our very first corner. A header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So, a breakthrough already. He's picked his way through.
Donadoni clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Osimhen! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Corner number 2 then. Griezmann! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. David Villa. Driving forward. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Quarter of an hour played. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Belletti. Oh, big chance! Donadoni, impressive jump, and that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Donadoni has it out wide and in space. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Xavi Alonso tries to pass it through. Schneider. Thuram. Baresi. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Dembele. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos. It's Griezmann!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And it's Dembele. Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. He's played it back.
Donadoni really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played back into the centre. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's bust. Can he finish? It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lampard. And here's Griezmann. And that's a... Goes for a shot! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior has the space to scheme. Hazard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Donadoni. And they can counter here. Now it's Osimhen. Schneider.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Milan ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well read, nice interception. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Donadoni. Xabi Alonso. It's Belletti. Pass somewhat off target. Palestine do have a chance to counter here. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, nice touch. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you don't get much time on the ball, even in these areas.
Where it came from. He is through here. Oh, it's played into the area. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Palestine really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Hakimi. Looking for a runner. He's in a great position here. Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Lopez. Hazard, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Throw in. Hakimi proves just a little bit too strong. Baresi cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Donatoni. Donatoni. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Belletti. Stood up well to him there. That's destined for the flank. Very nicely done. Cross to the back post. Schneider. And here's Osimhen. Oh, important interception. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Del Piero.
Oh, good-looking ball. Dembele. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Looking for options for movement. Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly. Nice-looking ball.
Palestine really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's got away. Bullish header! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Has been indicated.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Belletti. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And here's Aubameyang. Rijkaard, played out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Milan are looking to break at pace. That's beautifully weighted. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Griezmann. Rijkaard. Played back into the centre. No, he's just misjudged that one. Ferry with the clearance. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. Towering header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That is ended up in no man's land. And that is going out for a goal kick. Pass somewhat off target. Aubameyang. Oh, well played. Milan still without a single shot on target. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
This is a promising build-up.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Played in with purpose. He's rising! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Stoke really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer does really well there, he is strong. Pinches it off him. Ferry. And it's Rijkaard. Well, that has not gone well. Cannavaro. That's Rijkaard. He's shifted it to the flank. And he's quick to return. And a chance! Raul. Jordan Henderson. Vinicius Junior. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Raul. Foot in. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Tonali. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And this is Mohamed Salah, swings it across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Roberto Carlos. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Stoke with the corner, there first. Chance! What a wonderful goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
Rijkaard at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Here comes the cross.
There will be
Roberto
1 minute
Carlos
added
can
time.
get it clear. Played it again. No way through there. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Milan come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mohamed Salah has another go! And that's a sharp finish! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Stoke are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Aubameyang. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well timed, excellent interception. Could move up a gear here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? That is good strength. He leaps for it! Cafu is there and he can get that clear. Berry. Belletti. Time and again they are repelled. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Big chance! And he's stuck it away.
Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
The attendance for this match was
Terrific goal. What a super
28,997.
sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Mbappe. Looking for the run. And he can thump it away.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Rijkaard. And this is Griezmann.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mohamed Salah did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Berry. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to get it clear, and he's only too happy to take that back. Cafu! Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 97, Aubameyang. Coming on the field is number 2, Bebeto.
He's had a shot! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And here's Raul. He's found a way through.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Osimhen. Jordan Henderson. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 10, Raul. Coming on the field, number 18, Theo Girassi. Number 16.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Probing pass.
Shot a goal! Brilliant from Osimhen! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Milan really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Aims beyond the defence. Donadoni gets into a good position. And that's the keeper's ball. And the counter is on. And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
And now,
how would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Or colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
It's a searching pass. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Distributed tidily. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Seedorf is the guilty party there. Seedorf did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Crosses it in. It's a goal kick. Both sides exercising caution for now. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. A lot of space ahead of him. Flashes it across. It's a throw-in. Oh, good-looking ball. Now that's well seen too. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Quality ball. Milan are looking to break at pace. Good read, needed to be. Schmeichel clears. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Griezmann. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pirlo. Nice looking ball. Ferry cuts it out. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
He's found the way. It's Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there.
Al Hilal with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And that was nowhere near his best. Tries to play it through. Milan are looking to go forward now. Maldini eases him off the ball. Donadoni was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Ronaldinho. Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for a runner. Pass is just off target. And he's gone looking for safety. Ronaldinho. Now Seedorf. Out towards the flank. Eto'o. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pull it. Ronaldinho. And this is Eto'o. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's delightful.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Little pass back. Ronaldinho. He's being urged to shoot. Back when it goes. Oh, that's nice. And it's Seedorf. Nice bit of trickery. Cannavaro proves too strong. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So off we go again.
Milan really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Cafu. Pirlo. Some good persistent defending here. Pirlo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pirlo gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital. Pull it. Pull it. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Griezmann. Looking for options. Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
He's in a great position here. Ronaldinho. That's going wide left. Eto'o. Oh, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Osimhen. Al Hilal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Eto'o. Pull it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Eto'o. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ribery. Looking for the run. Eto'o has it in a wide position. Eto'o. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6, Griezmann. Numero 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Al Hilal restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, he's just misjudged that one. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no... Zico! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Zico has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a fine interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Schneider. Donadoni is herring after that one. Pirlo. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get it through? Maldini spots it and intercepts. Has a look and plays it forward. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Son Heung-min. Great vision. The ball goes in. And that should get the job done. Good take, and is he in?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he shoots! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Milan look like they've won it. But it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Zico. And the through ball. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Osimhen picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Olise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter.
Can he finish?
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Griezmann, out towards the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's clever. Ferry kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Always onto this. And that has been cleared. Chance here to counter. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. And he thumps it clear. Corner then. It's their second corner of the game. Olise plays it short. Opts to play it back. They've got to be quick to recover this. Nice interception, well timed. Griezmann getting this one clear. Now it's Villa.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Griezmann. Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Donatoni. That has not gone well. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard.
Joe! What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
He's done very well to get to that.
Diouf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal have their third corner.
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Griezmann. That is lovely. Cross into the box. He's in a great position here.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Olise is wide and looking to get onto this. Cleared away. David Villa. Looking for options for movement. Donatoni gets into a good position. He is just caressing the ball. Delivered low. Guardiola. Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here.
That's going in strongly.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Cannavaro. More and more pressure on the ball here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Villa. Now it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is ended up in no man's land. Diouf. That's really well cleared. So their fourth corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Otto. Griezmann. And here's Osimhen. Messi. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Griezmann. Osimhen does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Jordan Henderson. Oh, easy pickings there. To Osimhen. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Milan just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Serginho. Serginho's impressive jump! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Jordan Henderson spread it left. Osimhen. Nice control. Henderson. Gattuso proves too strong, too smart. Now it's Doué. He is through here. Ferry did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Doué. Tries to get it clear. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Zanetti. That's going wide left. Neymar's cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17. Il numero 8. Xabi Alonso. Cambio di giocatori.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get...
He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Doué's cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Donatoni. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass somewhat off target. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Jordan Henderson. That has not gone well. And it's Otto. Tries to play it through. He has a look out. He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! And here's Osimhen. Tries a shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
He's a sharp little ball here. AC Milan could counter here. Doué, and he's managed to get free.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Quality ball. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's gone looking for safety. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And a truly agonising miss.
That was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Osimhen. He's found the way through. And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 27, numero 15, Jordan Henderson, numero 11, Villa.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Very much into the last knockings. And he's picked it up out wide. Donatoni plays... Getting up there! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Not the most accurate pass. Nice-looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Now that looks a decent ball. Good challenge, excellent challenge. That's that, the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick.